Let's discuss. Recently, a viral image connected to Donald Trump has been circulating online. It depicts him alongside or even in a way that resembles Jesus.
This morning, many of the president's supporters furious, calling this picture that Trump posted appearing to depict himself as Jesus blasphemy. Trump took the picture down but is defending the post, claiming he thought it showed him as a doctor.
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor.
The president insisting.
It's supposed to be me as a doctor, making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
But the vice president saying something different.
I think the president was posting a joke, and of course he took it down because he recognized that a lot of people weren't understanding his humor.
It comes as the president is bashing the Pope.
He was very much against what I'm doing with regard to Iran, and you cannot have a nuclear Iran. Pope Leo would not be happy with the end result.
The first American pope has been outspoken against the war in Iran, calling Trump's threat to wipe out a whole civilization truly unacceptable.
Attacks on civilian infrastructure is against international law, but that it is also a sign of the hatred, the division, the destruction the human being is capable of.
Trump firing back, calling the Pope weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy, adding, "I don't want a Pope who criticizes the President of the United States because I'm doing exactly what I was elected in a landslide to do." But the Pope says he's not afraid of Trump.
I have no fear of neither the Trump administration nor speaking out loudly about the message of the gospel. And that's what I believe.
He's standing by his comments.
I am called to do what the church is called to do. If we're not politicians, we're not looking to make foreign policy, as he calls it, with the same perspective that he might understand it. But I do believe that the message of the gospel, blessed are the peacemakers, is a message that the world needs to hear today.
Trump now facing widespread backlash. American Catholic leaders condemning his comments. Bishop Robert Barron, who sits on the president's own Religious Liberty Commission, calling them entirely inappropriate and disrespectful. And he says Trump should apologize.
And as expected, the reactions have been all over the place. Some people see it as support. Some see it as disrespect. Others see it as symbolic or even spiritual. But for believers, the real question isn't, do I like this image? The real question is, what does the Bible say about this image? Because anytime we start blending political figures with the image or identity of Jesus, we're stepping into serious territory. Let's start with the foundational truth. The Bible is very clear that Jesus is in a category all by himself. In John 14, verse 6, Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Jesus is not a way. He is not one of many options. Jesus is the way. So, when we take any human, whether it's a politician, celebrity, or leader, and begin to elevate them into a space that resembles Christ, we're blurring a line that the Bible clearly tells us not to cross. Exodus 20 verse 3 says, "You shall have no other gods before me." Now, most people hear that and think of idols made of stone or statues. But in modern culture, idols don't always look like statues. Sometimes they look like influence, power, or personality. And sometimes they look like people we strongly support. The danger isn't just the image itself. The danger is what it reveals about the heart, because it's easy to slowly shift from supporting someone to idolizing them. And the Bible warns us about that. In Isaiah 42 verse 8, God says, "I am the Lord. That is my name. I will not give my glory to another." God does not share his glory with anyone. Not a pastor, not a celebrity, and definitely not a political leader. Now, let's bring balance into this. The Bible doesn't say we shouldn't engage in society. It doesn't say we shouldn't vote, care about leadership, or have convictions. Romans 13 actually talks about respecting governing authorities. But there's a difference between respecting leadership and replacing Jesus with leadership. And sometimes in culture, on both sides, we see people treat political figures like saviors, like they're the answer, like they're the solution to everything. But the Bible never points us to a political figure as our hope. It points us to Christ. Psalm 146 verse 3 says, "Do not put your trust in princes, in human beings who cannot save." That's clear. No president can save your soul. No leader can replace what Jesus already did. So, when images like this go viral, it's not just about whether it's offensive or not, it's about what it represents. Are we keeping Jesus at the center, or are we allowing culture, politics, and personal preferences to reshape how we see him? You see, Jesus isn't a brand. He's not a symbol to be attached to agendas. He is Lord. And when we truly understand that, we become careful not to place anyone, even someone we support, on a pedestal that belongs to him alone. So whether you agree or disagree with Donald Trump, the bigger takeaway is this: keep Jesus in his rightful place, above culture, above politics, above every name. Because when everything else fades, he's still the only one worthy of that position.